Yeah, I mean, all eyes are on the bottom side of the map for anyone's legend. They've got to get the tools down, and they've got to get involved early on. KHI being one of those very aggressive side of his jungle. They are keeping it pretty contested here. Again, the wave state, like you mentioned, just not in a good place for KHI to really find anything, but they're going to force it. They want ZDZ to kind of bait the Shy into a fight. And it's working so far. The flash is coming out. The Shy didn't expect a thing. Pretty decently, at least right now, so that they can get this first frag.
Yeah, should be able to pick this one up pretty easily. It is a Chemtech Dragon, so obviously no Chemtech Soul, which is kind of a potential downside of having that early Chemtech, but just give that nice extra stats, extra damage, targets with more HP.
Pretty aggressive up there. The Rift Herald available and dropped in the mid lane by SOFM.
They're going to try and respond here, maybe. But Weibo just back off, right? They get the 2 plates they're happy with. They don't really care. And again, anyone's actually trying to go for a play bot side. Fong Fong, a little bit risky stepping up without the Feather Storm. You have to be in a longer cooldown with a flash. But the end result is the same. He gets out. Anyone's actually now looking for something, but
Chocho pops the Dread Climb and the Death Charge onto SOFM. The Shadow Surge connected, but Maple not following it up here. Now does at the end of it. Chocho flashes over the wall. The Feather Recall is there. And look at the AoE from Betty. Oh my god! That's 200 years and the resets for Maple.
Man, I was thinking, like, anyone's legend are really forcing this hard. Like, does this even go well for them? They all stack up into the Infernum ult. Just get absolutely rinsed there.
That's insanity. Their health bar just disappeared. They felt so confident that moment, too. They were like, all right, we're in our side of the jungle. We got them. We got the re-engage going for this Cloud Dragon.
Yeah, this is a very hard fight for anyone's legend to take. First, Betty has to deal with the Herald. Second, you have the package on the side. But look at this vision control established by Weibo. It is so strong. It's so hard for anyone's legend to move in. And if they do, they will take so much.
Look at that, though. There's the Blade Caller, but it does not connect the roots. On the other side, you have the Shadow Surge utilized by Maple. The resets are going to be there, and Maple wants to follow it up. You already got the flash out of SOFM. The shot coming in from mid lane, though. It is a 4v5. Angel not there. Shadow Surge goes wide. On going in with a nice bit of damage, but here is where you set up the dragon fight. And it feels like anyone's legend is in the driver's seat here. You've got the Calibrum, you've got the Chakrams. The dragon getting oh so low. Dragon soul point on the board for anyone's legend as the dragon does not go down, but the resets are there for anyone's legend yet again, and they pick up on, take the dragon, and that's soul point.
People can lose these fights, but now they just look to lay down the poke though.
Chocho taking a decent amount of damage there. You got the split push going on by ZDZ. Does have TP to join the fight. Maple on the flank here. They don't have the flanks of the Cannon. They do have the flanks of Maple. Maple getting in trouble from the package. You got a fight going on in the mid lane, though. Betty's already got a kill. What a catch out from anyone's legend. And they're pushing into the pit area. Maple in some trouble against the Shy. But so is the rest of Weibo on going in for the engage. Needs to get out of there. Has to pop the quickness. And there you go. AL will move in confidently. Can the Shy get some poke off? Yeah, Chocho needs to get away. Angel, the poke, everything is coming to fruition for Weibo Gaming as they poke down the dragon as well. 2,000 health on the objective. The Shadow Surge connects. The dragon secured. That's the soul for anyone's legend, and they also get the pick off on the Shy. How to approach these fights. Maple is playing out of his mind on the Vex right now, and so is Betty. KHI goes for the engage. The Shadow Surge connects onto Angel. Angel has to use the Valkyrie away, and quickness was also popped by On. Every time anyone's legend take a fight, it just seems like they come out on top.
They both have TP. Angel doesn't, right? He took the barrier for survivability. If you send the Shy down bot, he will just die. So they're like, right, we have to start the Baron. There's no other choice. The enemy team know this is happening. They have double TPs to come in, but it's going so fast.
They do. TP is now being called. Both of them coming into Baron. Already down to SOFM. Weibo Gaming, they need to get away. Valkyrie used. The Shadow Surge is in there, and anyone's legend will find one. They get SOFM. The Shy gets away, and the rest of the members do as well.
Successful heist. Weibo will absolutely take that, right? They call the blocks of anyone's legend. Look at that. They haven't been able to do so. Ult's going to miss from Maple. So lay down some poke. You might have to give up mid tower, although Pokey's got wave clear for days, so maybe not even that.
DDZ with the smoke screen, the flash forward, the quickness back from On. They've picked apart the fight, though, and Maple already got On out of all of that. The tower falls, but here's the poke from the Shy. A lot of low health members from anyone's legend, but they get out alive. Betty really trying to keep their team in the game. ZDZ doing just fine on the Graves from the top side. And even though it was quiet up there, he's making a name in these later parts. As On almost gets taken out by Maple.
The poke is so important here. Maple actually landed a fair bit on it On, but I want to see Weibo, the got vision control, start laying down poke on the critical members, right? Angel here with the package available. The damage to Chocho, not the most significant member. I need to see Betty getting chunked. I need to see Maple getting chunked if Weibo going to come out ahead.
Oh, it's so ridiculous, and it's just unrelenting. Look at that ZDZ. He's one of the tank, like he's a frontliner. He gets taken out almost. The depth charge does get used by Chocho, as it was a package utilization by Angel. Here's still the poke, but they need to get these health bars down a little bit more. Betty's still pretty much on. Oh my God, yes, that's what I was talking about. And Xiaohao's dead. Quickness popped, and the blood is in the water. The sharks are swimming. Weibo Gaming are gonna take it. They get the re-engage from Betty, but Betty goes into melee range and dies. So much for 200 years. Weibo Gaming, pull it out of a hat.
Oh, we see Betty going for a swift one at the end, but it isn't enough, and Weibo finally play their comp how it should be played to a T. They lay down the poke, they chunk out the members, and when they get them low enough, they go in. Flawless execution, and I've been waiting 30 minutes for it, but they get it when the time is needed, and now they're just going to be able to close out the game and the series.
That is all that matters. We said when it matters, you've got to pull the trigger. They did just so. They handed the first death to 4 out of 5 members of anyone's legend in that last fight. If that ain't a way to cap off the series, I don't know what is, as Weibo Gaming will continue to surge forward.
I just felt like they hit critical mass, right? That last fight, seeing the poke come down, we saw the engage attempt coming out with the Nautilus trying to get the depth charge. That's the power of the package, right? You just lay that down, you don't get CC'd, you end up 2 screens away, the Nautilus ends up on the worst end, and that's kind of what I was looking for. That was the moment where the comp really came together, and yes, it was messy. Yes, it was very much not looking smooth sailing, but eventually Weibo closed it out. And at the end of the day, it's 2-0, right? A convincing victory for them in the scoreline, even if the gameplay did have some questionable moments.